everybody, welcome back to the studio. I hope everybody's doing well, and I'm really excited because I just got these new molds, and I will pop them online shortly, probably tonight. So look out for them. They're great because they're nice and shiny where the tree part is, which is going to give you a really nice and shiny outcome with your resin. So now I'm just pouring in a tiny little bits of, oh my goodness, I've got my aircon running because I need some warmth. It's cool, so I need some warmth. I need, not for me personally, just for the resin. I'm good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've already worked out how much goes in what. So the tree part, oh no, clean my hands, goodness gracious. So the tree part, what have I done? Goodness, don't do that, whatever you do. It's just my pigment flew everywhere. It's not really going to matter because I will have my leaves and things nice and colourful, but I did not want that to happen. Anywho, I digress. So the tree part takes 4 milliliters, not a lot, 4 mils of resin, and the whole lot takes 50 milliliters. So I have mixed up just over 200 milliliters. So it's about 225 milliliters, only because it's easier for me to do this resin to 1 ratio. So I've got the resin that I'm using is the Platinum 360 Plus resin, which is really cool because it is a fast setting resin. So it'll set up within about 5 hours, and I'll be able to take it out. So I just want to make sure that my coasters are clean. So what I want to do is I want to mix up some really transparent colors for my leaves. So I'm going to be using and the trunk here and the roots. So I'm going to use just 1 drop of this burnt toffee. It's a beautiful brown, and I've got these cute little what are they? They're like little Asian little forks, whatever you want to call them. I will need a little bit more because I've got 4 to do, so I'm gonna go up a bit more. And these little cups are great because they've got a little marker, so that's supposed to be an ounce, about 25 milliliters up to there. So all the way up the top is about 30 milliliters, so it gives me 5 mils. So it's good to know that, and I don't need a lot. So this is going to be for my trunks, and I think I'm going to do the trunks last, and I do want maybe a couple of more drops. 1, 2. Always eyeball these things, guys. As long as you don't go over 5% of these tints, you'll be fine. Right as rain, as they say. So that's pretty good. Give them a really good stir. They tend to sit on top. That's that one done. Then I might use some raspberry. Give it a little mix. I might actually move these out of the way while I'm mixing because I don't want to do boo-boo again. So I've got my raspberry, just 1 little drop going in. This raspberry tint is so pigmented that it will stain your mold, just so you know, giving you a fair warning. But it's not going to affect the mold, so don't worry too much about it, as long as you get the color that you like. And that's really pretty. I will put another drop in there. There you go, 2 drops going in. that tiny little bit. That's about 5, 10, 15 milliliters. So 2 drops went in there. I want it nice and clear. And then I'm going to use, pardon me, my blue violet. I like this color, and I'm going to do 1 drop to start with. They each have their own transparency, like they're all transparent, but some are more pigmented than others, so be mindful of that. So I'm going to have that. Ooh, that is so pretty. Ah, yes, does need another drop in there, and then check. Drop and check, drop and check. Keep doing it until you get it right. Alright, that is good. So that and that is great. And I think I'm just going to use those 2 for that. And then I'm going to mix up some powder pigments, and I will show you, because I'm imagining that I want to do like an African sunset. I don't know if it's going to turn out alright or not, but I will give it a go. So we shall see. And I'm not going for any effects. I just want to do my lovely African inspired sunset tree of life piece. So sunflower yellow went in there. I'm going to use some tangerine, about that much. I can always add more. And my sangria, this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's very strong, so I don't want to put too much in there. And see, lucky I didn't have my my molds there. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a little stir. Don't need a lot of this. And I will top them up with some more resin, because I need this to go over all of them. I'm just going to do that off camera, you guys. Okay, so I think I just want to add a little bit of this Nemo paste into my tangerine. It's a gorgeous color, but I think I want it to be a little bit brighter. So that's nice and pearly, and I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of this tangerine just to slightly change this color. I'll pick it up off the sides. Yeah, see, you can do that. Just, it really does make a difference. And I think I might even add a wee bit more in there. A bit more. As long as you're not going over your 5%. You'll be sweet. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this up. Yeah, and it makes it a little bit more opaque. And that's pretty good. Instead of using the powder pigments, you can just go with a paste if you want. I could have used the canary yellow instead of the sunflower, you know, that's a paste. I could have used the sassy red, would have been nice. I might do that next time. And for the orange, I could have just gone with the Nemo, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous orange. All right, so I've got those. I might just top them up a little bit. Try not to knock things over. Would be good, because they're so tiny, these little cups, so it's a bit tricky. All right, and I will probably need some more. I know that because I've got a lot of resin left. So okay, so here we go. I haven't done this before, so I'm not sure whether I should start with the actual tree trunk or start with my leaves first, but I'm just going to go with the leaves. So I've got a little pipette. I'm just going to go in there and just do a few of them. This is a tiny little pipette I've got, so it's going to be a bit of a pain in my bottom. But I've just grabbed what I have, and it's one of those pieces that you do need a little bit of patience, and we all know that I lack a lot of that, but see how I go. A bit more maybe. I think I'm going to go and grab a bigger pipette. This one's already annoying me. Let me just empty it out. Yep, go get a bigger pipette. Got a bigger pipette now, and I'm going to suck it right up. It's going to give me more than 3 or 4 goes, that's for sure. Right up. If you leave it, it'll just do its thing, and while that's happening, I might turn off my aircon. Right, I think that's done its thing now. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Just like a drop goes in there, one there, everywhere randomly. So I'll probably speed this thing up and then get on to my other colour. I forgot a very important ingredient. I was going to put some glitter in these. Oh my goodness, I gotta be very careful now. Not too much. This is a new glitter. It's ultra fine glitter dust. So some of them will have glitter, some of them won't now, but that's all right. I really wanted that glitter in there. There we go. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my brown, which is my burnt toffee. No glitter in here. And I'm going to try and sort of scoop it in there because it's quicker that way. And hopefully it'll move. Okay, I'm going to use the pipette. I'm using the same one. It doesn't really matter. All these colours are fine together. So I'm using a pipette just to make my life a little bit easier. The only problem is there's glitter in this one. To go with my syringe, I just tested it out because the pipette was starting to get a bit slow and a bit annoying. So I've got my syringe with a needle and then push. Here we go, look at that. This is the I got this syringe for, you know, your printer to fill your inks in your printer. So that's the needle that you get with it. But it's really helping here. I just hope it doesn't squirt. That will not be good. It's a little bit fiddly doing it this way. I mean, there are easier ways to do this, but I tend to find the hardest way to do things, and then do it. I have to wipe that. It's only because I have to hold this needle that it's a bit difficult, because I'm a little bit shaky. Oh, I missed that leaf there. Never mind. I missed another leaf. Oh, I'm dripping everywhere. Okay, here we go. It's just going all on its own. There's so much pressure in it that it doesn't care. It's just going for it. I do need a little bit more here. And I will get... Oops, wrong one. I'm just going to give it a little spritz of isopropyl alcohol just to get rid of the bubbles. Looks cute, doesn't it, already? And ideally, oh, what have I done there? I missed some. Ideally, it would be a good idea to leave these to set up a little bit, but I'm pretty confident that it'll work if I just pour over it. So let's see what happens, because they're kind of encased in there. Have I missed any more leaves? Sometimes it's right in front of you and you can't see it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, oh, I didn't mix my white. I better do that. How's my resin going? Oh, it's starting to get hot. Oh dear. Okay. Gonna need another little cup, which I'm gonna get right now. Just for my white. My satin white. Don't need a lot of it, but I do need some of it. And might just wipe this one. It doesn't have to be perfectly white, but... And then give it a little stir. And just like magic, it is ready to go. All right, I'm going to go in. Oh my gosh, it's starting to really heat up now. Right, so let's move these out of the way. Just going to go in a little bit with my sangria up top here first. Oh, and I hope I don't lose my... Maybe I should have done sangria down the bottom. I might just do that actually. Go in with lighter colours. Let's see what happens if I go in with this one here. Because I want to be able to see my leaves. Go up here with the white. And my yellow. And my orange. Oh, I think I'm going to lose all that goodness there. I don't know, we'll see. And then go in with the sangria down the bottom. Strange. Anyway, that'll do. They look pretty cool and funky already, but I will need to come and torch them every now and then because there's a lot of bubbles in there. I've been stirring these like crazy, And so what I'm going to do now is probably going to go around and use up all of what I've got. Fill them up a little bit more and see how they turn out in a few hours. So that's all I'm doing, just using up everything I have. Filling up these molds. Totally not how I thought it was going to look, but anywho, it is what it is. Sangria. This is a very strong pigment. Probably I should have gone for a different one, but anyway, I did go with this one. There we go. And some more of this white left. It's going to look different on the other side. So I'm not too worried about this side at the moment, just filling them up. But this white should drop down, so it should create something interesting. And it's so thick, the resin already, it's sticky. All right, that is that. Oh my goodness, the mess I've made. So, see if I can just do this very lightly. I'm trying not to touch my branches and things, so just over the top. That pink there, that's from the transparent, so I hope I haven't mucked that up. There was a bit of clear there. This one can go side. Like I don't want a bit of a angle. There, I like them just like that. All right, I'll be back in several hours. Bye. Okay, you guys, I already took these out. Let me turn around the right way for you. Check it out. The texture part is so nice. And I do have some glitteries. So pretty. Here's another one. The back's there. I actually pulled them out last night and they were still pretty bendy. But that doesn't matter. Wow, so pretty. What do you reckon? I really like this one with the white going across there. Sorry, that way. I've got a bit of a veining effect in here. That's that white, see? Told ya. Satin white will do it. Oh, I've got it all over. Let me check the other ones. Oh, they all have a little bit, but that one especially. Yeah, I've got all the veins. Actually, sorry, I just get excited when I discover something. If I can point at it, if you can see there and there, it just adds character and just like dimension to these branches. Look at that. So pretty. And the last one, that's the one that had that clear, I think. So that sort of mucked that up a little bit, but I like this one too. Very, very pretty. So now this has given me an idea. I'm going to do it slightly different next time, but yeah. And I like how these ones with the white background and the yellow background, actually it looks quite nice as well. This one I think is, oh, that one and that one are my favorites, I think. I don't know, they just, yeah, I don't know. Which one's your favorite? Let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which one's your favorite? Anywho, hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you again in another video. Don't forget, if you want to buy these molds, you can get them in the shop. So just pop in to Le'RezExpressions.com and you will find them, along with all kinds of other goodies that you can get. Bye for now. Bye.